Good morning, guys. That's right. I'm at the Cancer Society's Discovery Shop this morning, and I'm here with Jenna Logan, and she's kind of filling me in on what they're trying to do with the Illuminaries this year. If you're unfamiliar with the Illuminaries, it's this amazing, a very beautiful event where people make these sacks and they dedicate them to either cancer survivors or people that are in memoriam of someone that's lost a battle to cancer, or simply a bag for hope. And they're going for a world record this year, I was told.
We are. There is a world record of 48,000 that we are trying to get, and that's for the paper lanterns, and these actually will fit that.
Wow. And
if we can meet that goal, then we will actually be in the Guinness Book of World Records, and that's another way that our Bakersfield relay will be the biggest and the best ever.
And the one thing I've heard of, I've only been in Bakersfield a little over 3 months, and I've been reminded constantly, oh, just wait till you see the Relay for Life here. Because I've helped with Relay for Life for the past 4 years in Burbank, up down south, and we had a good turnout there, but I have a feeling I'm going to be blown away by this event here.
Absolutely. Last year, I think we had right around 30,000 people.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's the biggest, most amazing relay that there is.
Well, Jenna, tell us about the 3 different types of Illuminaries people can do and how they can do that.
Basically, the luminarias, you can dedicate them. They're $15. You can dedicate them. If you don't know somebody who is battling cancer, has never battled, you can just dedicate a bag in honor of hope for all. The store manager here at the Discovery Shop, she is a survivor of cancer, Carla.
Carla Hughes.
Yes, and so we've got a bag in honor of Carla. And then if you have somebody who's lost their battle, you can get a bag which is in memory of. And at the end of the night at 8:30, these are going to line the track. We're going to light them all up, and we're just going to light up Bakersfield.
Just thousands upon thousands of them, and it's going to be an amazing sight to see, especially with the location where it is. It's a wide open field. It's a Wings Point at Meadows Field where this year's relay will be held?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, all right.
And these are going to light up the whole track. We are trying to get those to come in now because you can imagine trying to make 48,000 of these a day of the event would just be, kind of crazy. So you can actually go to bakersfieldrelay.org, and you can dedicate your bag on bakersfieldrelay.org. You can go down to the Cancer Society, which is on California Avenue, and you can dedicate your bags there. Or if you know a team member, they should be able to help you, and you can help their team as well.
So multiple ways to get involved, guys, and I've already been thoroughly impressed with any fundraiser Bakersfield does, but the Relay for Life seems to be the big shebang. We're talking 30,000 plus people showing up, and if they get this Guinness Book of World Records done, it'll be quite the footnote on how Bakersfield really gets behind their fundraisers, especially Relay for Life. So again, as Jenna just stated, you can go to bakersfieldrelay.org for $15. You can purchase one of these luminarias and help light up Bakersfield the night of the event on May the 4th.
Hey,
guys?
Josh, I know we've talked about it a little bit over the past few months, but it really seems like Bakersfield comes out for a lot of these different events that happen in and around the city. I spoke with the mayor, and Mayor Hall said that this is the largest Relay for Life in the nation. Why do you think that is?
That's what I keep asking people, and I'll ask Jenna too, because we're just floored that Bakersfield gets such behind their fundraisers. Why do you think this town is such a big supporter of helping other people?
Bakersfield, we are a big town, but we've got that small town heart mentality, and it just seems like any fundraiser, Bakersfield just comes out there and we support whatever cause, and everybody knows somebody who's been affected by cancer, and so this just pretty much affects everybody.
Yeah, that's the answer I've been getting, Rob, from everybody. It's such a large town, but with a small town feel. It has a big heart, and so when people need help, people come running to do so.
Yeah, it's a great community. Thanks so much, Josh. Appreciate you being out there. Main events at this year's local relay. Josh, what's going on?
That's right, Robert. The Discovery Shop this morning. Hopefully, we can help the public, everyone watching here in Bakersfield this morning, discover what they can do to help out with this year's Relay for Life event. We already know there's going to be a big showing. Bakersfield, usually one of the world leaders in Relay for Life. Sylvia, you're in charge of the Fight Back campaign. So I was unfamiliar with the Fight Back campaign, even though I've been in Burbank the past 4 years helping out with Relay for Life. So fill us in on what you're all about.
So the Fight Back is, it's a tent at Relay, but it's also a year full of activities. But at the tent, we have cancer facts, we have information for people who come to Relay, we have activities for the teams, we're in charge of the campsite judging, we do several laps, to highlight different kinds of cancer. So we're going to have something going on for the whole 24 hours.
Yeah, so people will come out there, whether they're teams or if they're just a single person, they want to come out there and support for Relay for Life. There's always something to do, whether it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. What are a couple of the events you'd like to highlight that you're really excited about personally?
Well, one of the things I'm really excited about is our cardboard car show, which highlights the Road to Recovery program. And so the teams make a car out of cardboard, and there's voting that takes place on the best car of the show. So people donate money to the car that
I'm sure these get pretty elaborate, too.
They are just crazy. Some of them are just absolutely bizarre. And then we have a race where someone gets in their car and they drive and pick up their patient, and then they take their patient to their treatment center, and then they take them back home, and it's a race.
These sound like those little Power Wheel cars I always wanted as a kid but couldn't get.
No, it's a pick up my car and run with it.
That's funny.
So that's one of the activities that takes place that people really like to watch.
Why do you think Bakersfield is such a big supporter of Relay for Life? We keep asking this question. I'm not from here. I'm new to Bakersfield. I'm a new resident, and it's very exciting to see such strong support in such a small town.
There's something going on almost every weekend in this town, and you go out to it, and there's these crowds of people that are volunteering, that are participating. It's an incredible town. It's got a small town atmosphere, but, this town cares about people, and they show up for every event.
And again, I shouldn't say it's a small town. It's a city, but it feels like a small town. I mean, Bakersfield, and that's what I love about it. Really quick, you always say that, or you told me just a few minutes ago, that you can always use volunteers, and this year's no different.
Absolutely, and I think a little bit later in the program, our volunteer chair is going to be speaking to you about how you can volunteer at Relay for Life as well.
Perfect.
But at my tent, I'm going to be highlighting volunteering for the American Cancer Society on an ongoing basis, because we need volunteers to deliver our message and to find cures. And so there's a way you can volunteer on an ongoing basis, and I'll have that information at Relay for Life.
If you guys want to check it out, I highly encourage you to do so. BakersfieldRelay.org. You can also call 661-327-7827. May 4th, May 5th, guys, Bakersfield Relay for Life is the biggest event of the year as far as local fundraisers go. They're expecting 30,000 people plus. And again, these luminaries right here, they want to break the Guinness Book of World Records for most luminaries illuminated. That night, Saturday night, they're going for 48,000. If I remember, is that right? 48,000?
Absolutely.
That's a lot of bags, but a lot of hope. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot.
That's right. I will be at Relay for Life as well. I'm getting excited. I'm learning more about it myself. I've been involved for the past 4 years down in Burbank, California. This is my first year. I'll be involved here in Bakersfield, and already just hearing all about the numbers of people that will be there and the fun you guys have. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm here with Sam Gonzalez, who's in charge of the volunteers. But Sam, I'm already intrigued by your headgear right here. You like to have some fun, I can tell.
Oh yes, definitely. Relay is all about having a good time and raising those funds for cancer research.
So what was he inspired for the bow?
Oh, I don't know. I just like to be goofy.
I love it. Me too. I'm right there with you, Sam. So let's talk about the volunteers. Bakersfield really shows up when you need them most, especially with these fundraisers. But this year, you're a little short on the volunteer side. Talk about what you need and what exactly you're looking for.
Well, in order to put on an event like this, we need at least 1,000 people. 1,000 people dedicated to go out there and work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Set up, clean up, logistics, luminaries, everywhere. We need help everywhere.
So where can people go? I know you gave me a number. Where can people go if people want to get more involved and do this volunteering for the Relay for Life?
Okay, they can call me personally, 323-5195. If you forget that, call the ACS office and they'll hook you up with me.
Perfect. Why do you think Bakersfield is so? Why do you think over the years they've showed so much support? You're expecting 30,000 plus people on May the 4th. What makes Bakersfield such a standout when it comes to Relay for Life?
Well, the people here. I was born and raised here. Just the people here. We're Bakersfield people, and we like to to do things big.
We do.
Yes, we do. Yes,
You've been helping out for more than a couple of years here. What inspired you to get so involved with this?
Well, my sister, very, very involved. She's been involved for many, many years. And then 2 years ago, she came down with breast cancer herself. And so she just grabbed me and got me involved. And my cousin, we're kind of co-chairs here, and another girlfriend. There's 3 of us that are co-chairs of volunteers. And it's just, you give from the heart. And cancer research is something that needs to happen. And if we can help here in Bakersfield by raising those funds, you know, we are the biggest relay in the world, world, not just in California, in the world.
It's amazing. And we're talking, this is dozens of countries Relay for Life gets involved in, and Bakersfield is always up near the top, if not the top. So hopefully this year is no different. If you want to volunteer, again, Sam gave me her number. I wrote it down, 323-5195 if you want to volunteer. They need volunteers desperately to come out and help pull this off Saturday, May 4th, and Sunday morning on May 5th. So hopefully we can make it happen. Bakersfield, I'm counting on you. The Discovery Shop here just had a big Hawaiian celebration. And like I said earlier, aloha means hello. It also means goodbye. Hopefully, we can help say goodbye to cancer by raising all these funds for cancer research. Guys?
All right, aloha, Josh. Thanks so much. Some of the main events at this year's local relay. Josh, the Relay for Life is in all 50 states. It's around the world, and the biggest one, something Bakersfield can be very proud of, is right here.
That's right. They're expecting over 30,000 people plus. This thing has grown tremendously in Bakersfield over the years. I've heard nothing but great things. I am here with Casey McBride, a cancer survivor. Tell us your story. I'm sure that once you got the news, it kind of was a wake-up call for you. What was your inspiration to really get involved in, and what's your story?
Well, I've been involved with relays since forever. It's 22nd. Wow. I've had a team out there for 21 years. Wow. So we've been a long time there. And then I think I'd been volunteering with the Cancer Society since '85, and to get my news 4 years later that I had a tumor in my breast you never forget the moment they tell you, girl, you've got cancer. You never forget that moment. It's like your whole world is coming apart. But at that moment, I knew that mine would be survivable, and it has been for almost 24 years. Wow. So pretty excited.
So as a cancer survivor, what's it like to be involved with possibly the biggest Relay for Life in the world?
We don't have a button left on our shirts. We have popped them in pride a long time ago, because it's a giving community, and it's a wonderful cause to give to. When I was diagnosed, 1 out of every 10 women would be diagnosed with breast cancer. Now it's like 1 out of every 8. Wow. So either we're doing a better job discovering these cancers earlier, or more people are maybe it's just growing by leaps and bounds. Sure. But the survivor rate is really, really high. So that's what we're excited about. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing my purple shirt because I am a survivor, and I have a lot of information about survivors out at Relay too. Yeah.
So fill us in on the information. Almost all of us know someone that's been affected by cancer, and hopefully almost all of us know a survivor. So what kind of great events will be at the Relay for Life main event in a couple weeks?
Well, we just had our survivor reception. Last year we had over 1,200 survivors walking that track. Wow. It's an amazing experience. But our survivorship relay or reception pulled in almost over 800 people. So that plus another 400 that we've registered so far, looking good. We're really looking good. We invite people to come out and register on the Wednesday, May the 1st, during our campsite selection, so you can be out there around 5 o'clock over to the Survivor Tent register. And then Friday, you can be there around 5 if you want to do that. And then, of course, day of relay, 6:30 in the morning, we're going to open the gates, come out to the Survivor Tent, register, get your purple shirt, because that puts you into the Survivor lap. And there's nothing like that. You're walking the track. There's, maybe 10,000 people ringing the track. And what they're doing is they're saying, you go, awesome job, congratulations on your survivorship. And it's just this incredible love and support coming from these 10,000 people that don't even know you. All they know is that you've beaten cancer so far, or maybe you've beaten it like me for 24 years, and it's a big pat on the back and a big hug. It's like a community hug.
Well, I'm going to give you a hug too, Casey. I appreciate you sharing your story. And Bakersfield wants to give all survivors a hug, not to mention give hope for those who are diagnosed with cancer, and keep those in memory that maybe have lost their battle with cancer. cancer. And it's over 30,000 people once again. These illuminaries will be lit up. They're going for 48,000 of these to break a Guinness World Record. Not to mention, they're looking for more volunteers. They need at least 1,000 people out there in May 4th and the 5th. In the week also leading up to the big event. If you want to volunteer, the number is 323-5195. Sam Gonzalez is the volunteer coordinator. But Bakersfield, I know you won't let us down. They've been tremendous in support for Relay for Life over the years. This year will be no different. Hopefully you'll see us out there. I know I'll be out there Saturday, May 4th. Guys?
I'll be out there. And I've seen luminarias before. They're so pretty when they're lit up. 48,000. I can't even imagine what that's going to look like.
Yeah, they're going for the world record, and if they pull it off, it's going to be a sight for the ages.
No kidding. All right, Josh, thanks so much.